We have a 2-2 hockey game here heading into this 5th overtime frame between Minnesota Duluth and the #1 seed North Dakota, all to decide who will win the Fargo Regional Final. And now here comes Minnesota Duluth. They bring it on in. And he scores! Luke Mylymok inserted into the lineup. The freshman has ended it here in the 8th overtime. And the Maroon Sweaters are celebrating.
Two former teammates, both in college and in pro, and two old friends, Scott Sandelin and Brad Berry. And you're not supposed to be shaking hands with other teams. It's kind of one of the protocols. Look what is going on here. You got a lot of players mingling around. Look at Fanny going over to Shield. The unbelievable respect that has been earned from these players to each other in this game will last forever.
The two-time defending national champions, they're headed to their 4th straight Frozen Four.
Just a quick jump. Remember, this is the freshest line that Minnesota Duluth has had. They've only really started playing in the last overtime. And just a quick shot by Mylymok, the freshman, and it goes through the legs of Shield. Mylymok is a guy that UMD has got really high hopes for, and boy, did he just take the first step on what should be a great 4-year career.
On the 119th shot of this game, Minnesota Duluth ends it, and they are moving on.
And look at,
they win the Fargo Regional Final.
Look at Brad Berry. Brad Berry out on the ice in the middle of all of the UMD players, giving a fist bump to everybody. What class. There are so many good things you could say about this man, and he is showing why. What a game. What a night of history. What a performance by all of these student athletes from two tremendous programs. And as Adam Shield went through UMD, everybody stick tapped him on the pads.
The #1 seed in our bracket here at our regional, the #1 team in the country, North Dakota. What a showing here in the regional final. But their tournament is officially over as Minnesota Duluth will move on.
And for the seniors, Kawaguchi, Kierstad, Colin Adams, Grant Mishmash, Jackson Keene, Peter Tomei, Gabe Bast, Josh Rieger. What a 4-year run that this group put together. They came in as freshmen, didn't make the tournament for a couple of years. Last year got away from them because of the pandemic. And they have been here for one emotional, incredible ride.
Both teams, Dave, just putting on such a show for us here in our 5th overtime. The longest game in NCAA tournament history. And is this Scott Sandelin that I have with us?
Yes, it is.
Well, Coach, first and foremost, congratulations to your crew. What resiliency, especially after that goal was called back with the offside. But I'm going to hand it over to you, sir. Your thoughts on this win?
Phenomenal. It was one hell of a hockey game. They're obviously a great team, two really good teams going at it. You know, they came back. We were up, you know, getting those 2 late goals, and our kids showed good resolve after that too. And you know, I mean, when it gets to this point, it's survival, and One of our freshmen who didn't play a lot, got a little bit in the last period, and obviously pretty phenomenal game and a great goal for him. But I couldn't be more proud of this group to just stick with it, and they just kind of showed a little bit of a winning pedigree.
Sandy, it's been a crazy day. First, Ryan gets an overtime game winner for Minnesota State. Congratulations on that. That was fun to see. And, you know, the one thing that you and I have talked about a lot is teams that know how to win know how to win. And you manage games, but this is a whole different ball game as this got extended. So what was the game management philosophy on your part and on the part of your veterans?
You know, our guys were good. You know, I mean, guys are cramping. I mean, God, we had a goalie change. I mean, guys are getting fluids and trying to get whatever they can into them. And, you know, you don't say a whole lot as a coach. You know, we just kind of went in there and tried to say some positive things and just wanted to get their rest. And, you know, again, somebody was going to make a play, and fortunately for us, we did.
That you did, Coach, and that means that you are moving on off to your 4th consecutive Frozen Four appearance in Pittsburgh. Let's not have that lost on us here with this dramatic finish in overtime. How do you feel about it, sir? What are you looking forward to in Pittsburgh?
Well, it's always fun to go there. You know, again, you know, to hear it, you know, say like that, their 4th time in a row, given the year last year. But, you know, I couldn't be more proud of this group. Like, you know, our seniors don't know anything but being there. This is unbelievable for our young players, that even our sophomores that didn't experience the tournament last year. And, you know, all those steps are important. And, you know, we're going to go and get some rest and enjoy this and get ready to go to Pittsburgh. But we're pretty excited about that.
All right, Coach, we're going to let you go. You got to go get in that picture.
Okay, thank you.
Congrats, Sandy.
Yeah, thanks.
The traditional championship picture. Coach will get back in it. Minnesota Duluth, once again off to the Frozen Four. And Dave, isn't that incredible? As he mentioned, the senior class knows nothing but the NCAA tournament, going to the Frozen Four and winning it.
Well, like we talked about earlier, very earlier tonight, these are 2 teams that both had unfinished business from last year. These were 2 programs that really felt that they were 1 and 2 in terms of teams that could win the national title. For North Dakota, it was we're back with a vengeance. For Minnesota Duluth, it was defend back-to-backs and win a 3rd, and they played like it tonight. These are 2 programs that are just so used to success, and they both showed well in this one. Here comes Mylymok on a turnover in the zone. Stopped a good shot that just might have hit the stick of JVD as it went to the net. In the middle of the last overtime, Biondi, Mylymok, and Lohite began to play more. They began to eat some minutes, and they were the freshest trio on the ice.
So Luke Mylymok has played in 10 games this season. Before tonight, he had 1 goal, and now he has 2, and what a big one.